Nigeria is rich in crude oil, but much of the country's oil wealth have not been able to reflect on the country's standard of living, with over 130 million of its citizens categorized as multidimensionally poor, according to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS). Massive and unbridled oil theft in Nigeria's Niger-Delta region explains the paradox of a country so rich in oil yet so poor. The Senate wants this to end, and in changing the narrative, it calls for a full-scale investigation into the stealing going on, beaming its searchlight on Nigeria's security forces, the same persons called to man the national asset. There have been strong allegations directed at the security forces, accusing them of conniving with militia groups and rogue oil workers, and even companies to fleece Nigeria's oil wealth in high-tech syndicate operations.
It has come to attention that oil theft in Nigeria thrives due to a troubling collaboration between security forces, militia groups, the local population, and certain employees within oil companies.
Mr. President, let me just say that back at my backyard at home, a Nigerian soldier will be posted down to the pipeline at a point. In less than 2 weeks, the soldier will own a car.
In June, ex-Niger Delta militant Asari Dokubo, right inside Nigeria's seat of power as a rock, bluntly accused the Nigerian military and cabal of being behind the oil theft. According to Senator Ned Nwoko, Nigeria in 2022 suffered daily losses of approximately 437,000 barrels of crude oil, estimated at $23 million to crude oil theft, making it difficult for the country to meet its daily production quota, even after it was slashed by OPEC.
There have not been any punitive measure. And the moment we continue like this, it will just be go day in, day out. It become a lucrative business because nobody is being punished for it.
The Senate mandates its standing committees on petroleum, gas, and Niger Delta to uncover the truth with a number of terms of reference that include the establishment of a special court for oil theft, pipeline vandalism, and possibly legalizing artisanal refinery in the country.
The impact has even made us to not just the loss of revenue, but even the fact that we were once a robust oil producing nation, producing up to 2.3 to 2.4 million barrels of crude oil. And now we are looking at 1.2 when the population is doubling.
Also on Tuesday, a bill to amend the National Social Investment Program Agency Act 2023 was hurriedly scaled the first and second reading in the Senate. However, the bill could not progress to the Committee of the Whole for further consideration after some lawmakers cautioned against rushing the bill for passage.
We have been ambushed all the time that bills are very sensitive bills are brought and are expected to be passed with the speed of light, which is not good for this country.
This was as the attention of the Senate was drawn to the outbreak of a deadly disease ravaging ginger production in southern Kaduna.
Worried that the 2023 ginger season in southern Kaduna has suffered a significant setback due to an outbreak of fungi pathogens infection, destroying over 2,500 hectares of farmlands estimated at 10 billion naira across 7 local government areas of southern Kaduna, thereby significantly threatening Nigeria's position on the world chart of ginger production.
And also at plenary, the Senate considered and passed the bill seeking to amend the Defense Industry Cooperation to enable it function more effectively in the production of weapons. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.